Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm like, even before it's really like you know, cool as it can be. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm not gonna. I did get to squeeze in a cat nap at some point in between my busy alchemy, the web weaver. Okay, it just fell out. Synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. So here you are. You are the web weaver of your life, web weaver. Here you are, the web weaver of your life. Everything is flowing in the synchronicity of you, in your authenticity, the truth. The more I align, the more I feel oh so fine. I rise, feeling splendid and oh so peace. Oh, I see the external environments around me. They try to be a cause to my effects, but wisdom I do detect, and I just be on my divine intelligence, cause and effect, and I be like, okay, I see these energies. They want to be coming at me, but do you not see the little? You can't see it what's here, but she is holding like a scroll of some sort, but it's divine, like parchment paper every single time. So she's scripting her own life, this cause and effect, this synchronicity of this web weaver, these choices. You see the path that she's on, mystically lit up by far. Right? And it's just four. Four is all about building foundations that are solid. I was born on a day 4. 4. So here you are building more with divine intelligence. That's beautiful. Breathe that in. I am moving forward in my now, conscious. Ooh, yeah. I be in my know power. This I know to be truth. I operate in my divine. Let me say, get that chord or whatever instrument is I'm holding here. Right. Everything is flowing. Everything is growing. This I be knowing. The web weaver rejoices that your creations are far-reaching and have positive effects on the many. Every action, every thought, every word and deed is woven into the web of creation. Oh yes, let me be conscious of my creation. This is a mode of celebration because I'm operating active from my highest vibration on my elevation, and this is an evolution of a revolution that I am here to attest to my own surrender to evolution. That okay, I went through a many chaos, mayhem. Oh, we still feel, but it's one thing to be the chaos, and it's another thing to see the chaos. Right? Because if you're one in your conditioned environment, which you are not, dear beautiful ones, right? Because you consciously see. I got divine intelligence operating within me. You see what I mean? So it makes me act in accordance to that authenticity. to God breed, I see it. I know rare as can be, but you know what I mean, junkie? Spirit got me speaking poetically all of the time. It's just like, oh, she can't be making it up all the time, but it's all of the time. Yes, she does a rhyme. When she do a rhyme and people be like, hey, what's up? She not feeling good? She feeling just fine. She can talk of wherever she wants to in any time. But you're not the writer of the facts of life. You're the creator of your own, right? Divine intelligence dialing up. You see, when the web weaver appears as your ally, she grants you the way to others of like mind and intention and lets you know you're not alone in your endeavors. Right? Sometimes it can feel lonely. Like, right? Especially when you think you meet people that are of like mind because they be of like same things, but not of like mind. Just like of same thing. So not of like mind, but just like of same things. Oh, I like crystals too. That doesn't mean you still got demon spirits within you, because whatever brings you to the crystals brings you to the crystals. Do you know what I'm saying? You be liking the same things, but we ain't of the like of mind. Be surprised. No, it's not even to be a surprise. It is what it is. It be toxic minds operating magical times and thinking they're gonna majestically align the manifest that they think is best when they toxic up here and over here. Forget about it. You know what I mean? They don't even operate from that stream of being. They're so hurt from this space that they operate in this placement. And forget it. It's like, up with their heads, they need some replacement. Like, I can't help it. Go back to sleep. You won't want to bite. Bite yourself. You are not alone. I am here with you. So, you know, it'd be funny, right? So it'd be people that love me but can't stand me at the same time, and it's only because of whatever part of themselves that they're in and they're like, they like, but they can't. They're like, no, I can't let her know I like her that much. It's that obsession, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know, creating multiple accounts and doing the extra, wanting my attention all to yourself. I feel alone now. Okay? Don't start, girls. Just when you need to make a connection, like magic, synchronicity occurs. Music reverberates through the web and plays in harmony with your own. This is a sign to trust in the connectivity between all events. Magic is afoot for you. Breathe that in. Everybody want to rush. I know. I be impatient. I want something. So we get it. Right? But it's eliminating the space between the wants and the not having it and having it, that you got to take away the gap. That's not this video. But you definitely should tune in with Manifestation Maven and I this Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 3 p.m. UK time, but I think it's GMT. Either way, we are going to be going over, this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now, guys. Reading for my live book club, because we're covering this week chapters 1 through 6. Ask and it is given by Learning to Manifest Your Desires. Esther and Jerry Hicks. We will be covering this. We had our intro one. I'll include that in the description box eventually below. Or the master link of all links that links you to everything that is important for you to know, for us to further connect in every kind of multi-dimensional way. All the information that you need will be in the description box you see, so make sure to check it out, click the link and participate, you know what I mean, because reciprocity, it goes a long motherfucking way, and if you think not, then you got a lot to learn today. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't be stank 5 and think you won't be manifested and be stanky. pH balance. Okay. That's my name. That's the beautiful ones you're talking to. The other ones. I'm gonna be nice. No judgment. No judgment. Just reflection, introspection. Like seriously. Okay? If your query is about a relationship, the web weaver gives you assurance that meaningful coincidence comes through to give you reason to hope. Potential grows into reality with care and patience. Don't let me talk. Remember that the web reaches far and wide, and you're only capable of perceiving a small part of it. Trust and pay attention to the patterns you see play out in your life. All things will be revealed through the web. So just even know that receiving certain kind of things or making certain kind of notations of what occurs so that you can see what is being sent your way is not necessarily meaning that it's effective or that it's working. It's also just Spirit's way to convey to you what's happening behind the scenes, and then it's just a matter of you noticing and doing what it is. Hold on. Doesn't matter. Anywho, right? So all things will be revealed through the web. But you also can just take notes as to the steps that you're taking, right? Organization. That's what I was telling you, Manifestation.MAVEN. I love her organization from my wild card antics, right? I don't do anything as traditional as everyone over here does it. Like, people always saying, oh, you know, you would get a lot more of this or a lot more of this if you just did this, and 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 just you see how my face goes? That's exactly how it feels. I understand we have to conform into reality of the 3D to some extent and stuff like that, which I have, you know, because, you know, we coexist, but, right? We want to do it the way I want to do it, in the way that I want to do it, and it's how it flows. It's, you know, maybe it's not in your leveling of understanding why I do what I do, you know? The web weaver again, right? So here we go, right? Cause and effect, right? So what's taking cause and effect in your world, right? The prison wave. Self-sabotage, poverty consciousness. Okay, so what thoughts do we weave into our existence from our conditioning that has us in some kind of impoverished state of being, right? Self-sabotaging kind of way. How can you sometimes identify certain kind of things that are hard to identify if you've always been doing it, right? Come on, let's be a little bit real, because we know that even when we've been doing it, and the more that we consciously awaken to the stuff, you freaking hear it. You can play the night, you can play whatever, but consciousness is what it is. And that is awareness. And to say that you're conscious and to say, oh, I didn't know, that's a lie. It means I wasn't prepared to deal with it at this time, so I still brushed it under the carpet. It's real talk. Okay? So, but we want to get through those barriers. We want to get through those blockages. We want to get through, right? Reflect, like I said on judgment before, reflection and non-judgment, right? The lady of the mirror. Reflection, non-judgment, 44, which is 8, 4, 8, double 8, right? 8 is great. 8 is progression. 8 is don't give up. You're almost there. 8 is great, right? Life path 8. I'm life path 8, right? From what I hear, from what I know from personal experience, life path 8 don't got it easy. Let's say, you know, people like to be upset, or like they want to act like a certain type of way because they meet you, they greet you, you are the way that you are, and it just mirrors to them what everything that they can be. But instead, they look at it as a lack state of impoverished, self-sabotage way of kind of thinking, instead of looking at the potential that they have for themselves. Instead, they look at it in the lack that you have that they admire. Right, but then admiration can turn easily into motherfucking hate and jealousy, and that shit is ugly. But you know, with compassion, you can see, right, because you got that empathy, but no more because they taking it and they just push and past those doors, and they just like take advantage of your nice and your kind, and they think that creates this level of ignorance in you or naivety. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many people, because I'm so kind and I'm so nice, they think I've never been through nothing? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your ignorance to ever believe for 1 second that, I don't know, suffering, lack, pain, abuse, addiction, depression. Instead, you should be asking me, hey, how did you overcome that? How did you rise from that? How can, what steps did you take to eliminate that? Because I'm in that, it's a challenge for me right now. So I show a lot of you mofos. And y'all look at it like it's eccentric. But guess what? It's the path to your peace. It's not the answer, it's not the solution, because you are the solution. But you gotta humble yourself, yo. Even if you don't like it, like put that tail between your legs and just be like, all right. Maybe I don't know as much as I wanna act like I know, and maybe I gotta just like humble myself. There's no bigger jackass than the person that, even though they could be right, it could be wrong. Right? The Lady of the Mirror, 44. The Lady of the Mirror. The Lady of the Mirror is both ally and challenger, asking you to see yourself in the mirror made by the events in your life. She represents the powerful force of the law of attraction and reminds you that what you are is what you attract. Do you understand that a little bit better, of why you can't take something that's not yours? Because you are what you are, and you attract what you are. And how dare you think that you can take from someone else that what you see? You think that you can go and be like, oh, I'm gonna make her bleed and I'm gonna take that from she. You don't even know how to run the ship. How are you gonna operate something that you see from somebody else that you think that you can possibly motherfucking take? How do you even have the directions, instructions of how to use the motherfucking manual? You be stuck on stupid the moment you got the fucking ship in your hands. Are you crazy? Like, Alright? She represents the powerful force of the law of attraction. It reminds you that you are what you attract. This isn't to say that you need to blame yourself for inviting transgressions, or if you find yourself a victim of big picture events. Ooh, big picture events. Showcasing the star that doesn't even know that they're a star. That's it. The people in your life that be doing all those kind of things and stuff like that, because you're the star in their life. You're the star in your own life, but you don't see. They see your stardom, and and the ugly and the toxic or whatever, wherever it is that they are, because there's beautiful people out there too. But we're not talking about those right now at this moment in time. The ones that freaking stalk, harass, troll, fucking deny, and be phony as fuck and fake all the time, and all this kind of like nonsense, witchy, ninny, beachy ways, and hey, no. Be cray, right? Those, right? Like, what was I saying? See, thank you. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to not be like Petty Betty. Not even like Cosmic Wifey with her name. Petty Betty. I love the transmutation in that process of just making shit funny. Like, I understand humor. I've been laughing at my life since I was born. Like, okay. That's it. Oh, thanks. Right. Sad. It's why I know when someone's sad. I know what sad feels like. I feel the shit the moment I walk into a room. If you're sad, don't invite me over if you don't want me to know that you're sad. You mad? Whatever the fuck you're feeling, don't. I mind my business. I tend to mind my business. But I am, anyways, I don't go. I'm popular lonely. And most people are so dishonest with themselves, they don't want to be in my company. Only from a distance, when they're stalking obsessively. That's why they feel the most comfortable, from a distance, because they can't be in my vicinity. Hey, my legs. We stretch up in this bitch. we stretch. We do whatever we need to do in order to help ourselves, because that is how we roll. That is how we roll. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna go because I have stuff to do. What? Okay. This is alright, so I'm gonna go back. This isn't to say that you need to blame yourself for inviting transgressions, or if you find yourself a victim of a big picture event, say a war. This is a distorted interpretation of this law. Certain events are fated to test our faith. Rather, find yourself within the web woven through your life, your relationships, opportunities, desires, seeming failures, and successes. Observe how you've responded to life's challenges, great and small, and be aware of what is familiar in the present. Release all judgment and accept things exactly as they are, but with love. The Lady of the Mirror asks that you honor every part of your story as essential to your highest unfolding. Can you see yourself as being exactly where you need to be on your path? Do you love what you see in the mirror? I do. There was a time I didn't even have a mirror. It took me addressing why I don't own a mirror. The only mirror that would ever be, you can ask my daughter this, you can ask anybody that used to always come into my place, my residence, whenever they did, like, where's your mirrors? I'm like, in the bathroom. Because I didn't want to see myself. It's a very interesting seed to dive into, right? Now, like that, the stallion song, I walk around my house, but naked and stop at every mirror and stare at my own posterior. Stare at my buzzing straight. With every dimple, with every curve, with whatever I got, I love. And people be mad about that. But let your own self-love be the reason why they search for theirs. Let your own strong game of self-love gain reign on that parade of evolution, revolution, the breed of seed that is needed on this planet to give to the collective energy so that they can taste what that feels like, so they can suck like they like to suck. Right? Let them suck on that self-love. Always ask me if I'm high. I'm high over life. Whether I'm high or not. Real talk. The Lady of the Mirror asks that you honor every part of your story as essential to your highest unfolding. Can you see yourself as being exactly where you need to be on your path? Right? I'm exactly where I need to be. I am exactly where I am because I am all that I am, and I'm working forward in divine surrender to the path that is my most highest elixir of elixir that I am on. Everything that I want, I have. Everything that I need, I have. Everything I want, I get. Everything that I need, I have. I know this, I show this, I flow this, I grow this. I breathe this, I see this, I know this, I be this. My animals. Hyped! Let me be a hype man at your show. Come on. Woo! There we go. I never like to be so cosmic heat. I mean, even they thinking the show's all for me. I'm like, no, I just love to dance. Shiva, her pupils are fucking dilated. Okay, that means my cat's about to be great, here. Shiva. Okay. Do you love what you see in the mirror? Love what you see in the mirror. Never mind what you've told yourself from before. Never mind what anybody has ever told you that have been mean. Oh, I'm just mean. What do you mean? I get mean stuff. Behind the scenes, I try not to reflect on that. I don't reflect on that, but I try not to highlight that. I don't want that to be the reason why I build up hype. Even for my channels, I gotta talk about all the death threats I've been getting for the last fucking 5 years. Okay, behind the scenes. People are fucking fucked up. That's on them. You rise anyway. Real talk. I'm just a passionate person with a lot of water in my trunk. A lot of water, fire, I be lover. But the dormant air in me and the earth in me that is rising, ooh, you see completion. You know what I mean? It feels good. Can you perceive your part in your reactions and the motives behind your current inquiry? You will find your answer in a thorough and honest self-appraisal. Beautiful. All right, what else needs to be conveyed, shared for those that are tuned in, tapped in, turned on to the message at this moment in divine time? Make sure to freaking tune in with Manifestation Maven live, her and I, this Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 3 p.m. GMT UK time. Some people might have the GMT part wrong. The World Lord. Communication, praise, dishonesty, right? Okay, here we go. The Word Lord. 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. We'll pull one more for clarification on that. Right, the Word Lord. Communication, what communication? Yeah, it's live, like the seed that goes on all around, like people trying to think jobs acting like they're your friend or they support you, stuff like that. But meanwhile, they just learn how to cipher energy from your system, right? Because if they can get your attention in any kind of way, then they can cipher your energy in that kind of way, and all they have to do is pretend to be nice for a little while around, but meanwhile, inside they're rolling their eyes, they're like whatever the case may be, because they're ciphering energy that way. So if you're not paying attention to them in some kind of way, how can they cipher your energy, right? So the dishonesty of the praise and the communication that can be coming some of your ways, like with the people that are around you, it's just for you to further tune into the discernment that how else do you polish your skills if you don't have a practice for it? You know? Right? The altar priestess. Preparation, prayer, sacred ritual. I'm going to read that one and then I'm going to go. Okay, 39, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3. Holy Trinity within you, the infusion within you that is going to infuse you to be in your transformed state. The infusion happens so the transformation can begin. So here you are in your transformed state. So you operate consciously and you have taken reign of your own chariot ship, right? The altar priestess, preparation, prayer, sacred ritual. What is your sacred ritual? What is your prayer? What is your preparation? And what are you preparing for? What is your prayer for? And what is your sacred ritual for, right? What are you the altar priestess for at this time within yourself? At this time, what are you creating? What is the energy that you want to make manifest? What is it that you're focusing on? What are you, like, check out my other videos with the obsession or passion. Are you passionate or are you obsessed? And if you're obsessed, that gets to the root of that, right? So that you can heal that within yourself, right? Because I want to be passionate. I am passionate about what it is that I am passionate about. I find creative expression in my passion. I wake up every day fueling passion because I am excited every day to create the things that I am passionate about. I am excited to take part in the journey that is what I am awakening to in every given moment because that is exciting to do and I want to do these things. I get to the root of me so that I can understand, overstand for my command that is amazing at this time. I'm taking quantum leaps in my own evolution. It's a revolution and it feels motherfucking good to be in this kind of basking, joyful energy of divine awesomeness. So yes, I shall prepare. Yes, I will pray. Yes, I will do whatever sacred rituals I need to do to keep me in this form of alignment that is manifesting everything that I desire because I have everything that I need and I get everything that I want. Right? The word, Lord. Right? How people could be throwing these spells, jacks your way. Think about the law of attraction in every kind of way. They're misplaced, distorted energy vibe already tainted their whole spell cast into the lie. So all you can do is get fooled by the distorted lie because just because they did it doesn't mean it works every time. Right? People go and do what you allow. Right? Don't get crazy or lost in fear because that's misguidance, right? The high Lord of gratitude and service, selflessness, humility, conscious action. Beautiful, the altar priestess. Let's go to that. The stage is set, and the world is waiting for you to take your place in sacred meditation and prayer. As your ally, the altar priestess brings the ritual of reverent interaction with the mundane world. You're being required now to see everything as sacred, all of life as a meditation, and every action as a prayer of devotion. When you're able to perceive the world in this way, your question will lead you to the appropriate answer. If all is sacred, how can anything be wrong? Ask how you can shift your consciousness to see your circumstances through the eyes of the divine, and you will realize how perfect and sacred everything is right now. Okay? Challenger. I'm going to read the challenger because I'm asked to. Are you degrading yourself in any way or lessening the importance of your impact in your world? Have you allowed someone to dishonor you? Have you failed to stand up for your beliefs in order to get something you want? The altar priestess warns that continuing on the path could bring you trouble, as you may be aligning yourself with lower ideas as your companion. Another message she brings you is this: never sell yourself short when it comes to your intuition. You're always led to the highest ground when you follow your inner guidance. Okay? Thank you. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service. 2. Right? Divine Union. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service has arrived to help you find your true purpose today. Feeling gratitude for each moment you experience and loving what is and has been will remind you that every breath you take holds a deep and profound awareness. Through small actions of selfless service to another, you're automatically placed upon your highest path. Whether you're immediately aware of it or not, the presence of this ally lets you know that you're on the correct path to fulfilling your desire. You're also notified that your actions of service and attitude of gratitude will yield riches beyond the wildest dreams, as long as those riches aren't the goal you have in mind. Giving service with no thought of return is what's required of you today. This would also be a good time to write a list reminding yourself of all the things in your life and the world around you that you have to be grateful for. If your question refers to a relationship, let gratitude be your guide. Be thankful for all you learned from this person. Truly, there are no friends and no enemies, just teachers along life's journey. Be grateful for the laughter and even for the tears. The attitude of gratitude is a magnet for true love in all forms. Okay, if this comes to you as a challenger, when the High Lord of Gratitude and Service comes to challenge you, he signals a time. You're challenged by this, right? For deep self-inventory. Ask yourself if your desires are driving you to become more self-serving. Have you forgotten to help others? Are you so focused on arriving at your goal or destination that you become isolated from the ones who care for you? Do your ambitions relate to making yourself special, apart from others, or better than they are? Have you become competitive, envious, or driven? The High Lord of Gratitude and Service challenges you to accept a gentle gift in the form of a new perception of wealth and ambition. There is an ancient saying scrolled on an old stone wall: true ambition is not what you believe it to be. No focus on winning jeweled prize, no amount of pomp and circumstance will achieve true prosperity. True ambition is a deep desire to live usefully and walk humbly under the grace of the divine in service to all. You can also apply this to relationships. The impulse to have your way or control how things will be serves only to push away the one you love. It creates an energy block that repels your desire outcome so that it is far out of reach. Let go and let the divine lead you to the highest outcome. In a tiny still moment of a surrender, miracles are born. When you shift your perception in alignment with the High Lord, success will indeed be yours. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope these messages were very helpful to you. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, check everything out in the description box. I will add eventually. Also, check back all my other videos. I started adding thumbnails. I was having fun with those. You know, so many little things. You know, one goddess team over here, soulpreneur, entrepreneur. I have multiple businesses that I do happily run, and so, and for anyone that has ever previously known me once in the past before, I'm professionally unprofessional. Although I'm professional and very, I guess, shit done, it's very wildly. And so that's what I was saying about Manifestation Maven. I love collaborating with her in the live book club because she's so structured and organized and so corporate America in this department of the strategy of how we're doing this book club and accountability. And I'm just like, yeah, got us. You got this. We got this. You know what I'm saying? So I am going to go and be accountable and go read my chapters to discuss with you guys live. For those of you that can make it to the live, I know Friday's an odd morning day, you know, depending on where you are in the world and stuff like that. So however it happens, or you can catch the playback later. Either way, it's manna for your mind, body, heart, and soul, and every kind of way. All of this is manna for your mind, body, heart, and soul, in every kind of way. I want to thank all of you for tuning in. Thank you to subscribers, new subscribers, anybody that's here from repeats, anybody that's here that's new. I want to engage more with you. I tend to be like very flighty in many of my own departments and stuff like that. That's just like the flutter fairy fly for me that I am. I just be gone. Fast as I'm here, as quickly as I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? And I like it that way. You know, it gets toxic witches mad at me for not paying them attention the way that they would want me to pay them attention and stuff like that. So, whatever. Yeah, people are already toxic unto themselves, right? I was like thinking about. I think I'm gonna write a prayer for healthy friendships, right? Time to have healthy friendships. Ones you can trust, ones you can trust with your eyes closed, ones you don't have to worry about, ones that can really genuinely be happy for you. You be happy for each other. You build together. You just support one another in a actually like non-judgmental, healthy, non-jealous, envious, toxic motherfucking way. Like I don't care, just in like, you know, even when I was not at my greatest or when I'm not, like I still, that got nothing to do with nobody else. So I could be in my lowest and you could come to me in your highest and I would still be fucking happy for you. Because my lowest got nothing to do with your highest. If anything, your highest comes to me to show me, wow, this is still in my energy, even though I'm going through some things. Thank you. Thank you for bringing this energy of positivity in my energy field right now, because this feels good. I needed that. There's many different perceptions that you can see out of if you choose to. You don't always got to be toxic. It could be appreciative. It could be grateful. Find reasons to be grateful, and if you can't, shut the fuck up until you learn. That's how you earn. Real talk. That's worth, that's value, that's quality. Okay. Since I got a 50-50 on you. To the beautiful souls that are elevating, evolutionizing, revolutionizing, and doing the motherfucking bang of job, and you are so cute in your evolution too. This is not gender specific because I speak like this to all genders. I speak to everybody the same, okay? Depending on my mood, and I'm kind in every kind of way. That's why I don't tolerate, especially now, none of that. Kim, I love you. You're not gonna talk to me like that. You're not gonna vibe at me like that. You're not energized like that, and I'm not gonna let you in my energy field, especially in person. Adios, abo. No. Getting high. What's it on my clothes? Alright, so seriously. No. But I am going to do a teaser that I hear right now for sexual tarot, because this has been calling out to me. And it's just, again, guys, like I said, multiple things going on. And so I've been made to do a sexual tarot. So it's just, I want to raise these so I can see. It's just a teaser of what the next story is going to be about, where we're going to leave off from in regards to sexual tarot. So it's like, oh, 10 of wands in this basement. So some exhibitionist love, some kind of intercourse, intimacy, completion, some kind of, we were just going on a hike and all of a sudden we were in that bush over there. What's up? What's going on over here? Because that wasn't even a build-up. They're just doing it. Like, what's the backstory? Four of Pentacles. You're building, working on something with somebody who's obsessed with you. Look at her over here. She's sleeping and he's over here creeping and he's like, let me look at you. You mine. Oh, you mine. So someone's in love, someone's liking, someone's building, someone's growing. There's something taking place. Ooh. So this coming full circle, so that as you can see, right, I don't go gender specific, but these are the cards, so this is how it's going to be. And it might go he, she, me, take it how it resonates for you, or don't, if the shoe don't fit, don't make it fit, okay? But yeah, so there's this relationship here, right, with these two, right, that is coming into full world view, right, some kind of compilation, and whomever these are in this picture, they are intertwined, right? So this man right here is in love. He is like passionate about this woman right here, and she is open and vulnerable and open to receive the passion from him. You see what I mean? So this goes deep. All right, but it's not about this. So to be continued.